Karinya House really started in a very small way. It was built with some seed funding provided by the community over 2 decades ago, to a point where it's built today where it's a very recognised, established place of support and refuge and care for women and children within the community. So it's been built by the community and the government have been partners with us from our earliest times and share real ownership with that, which makes Karinya quite a unique facility in that regard.
Our relationship with Karinya started approximately 6.5 years ago, where we were the successful builder to build the new Karinya House, and we've stayed on as a corporate partner ever since. There's a little park area. We even built an area where they could put a veggie patch and things like that, just to keep it real, I believe. They can just walk around the actual facility, green grass, tranquil, and it just gives you a sense of home.
Sometimes a lot of us take for granted having a supportive family, having a loving partner, having wonderful friends that are encouraging and positive. But the reality for a lot of the women that Karinya House walks alongside is that they may actually have no one.
At this time in my life, expecting a little baby has really highlighted for me how women can and should be really celebrated and supported through this time of immense change. And I think that's where Karinya House steps in, is to be able to really provide that support and celebrating that time for women, even in amongst everything else that might be happening for them, so they can see their own strength and resilience and continue to make really positive changes for their lives and their children's lives as they come up as well.
You sort of turn around and you think to yourself that my kids are lucky, they've got good education, they've got a good road into life, but you've got people there that are going to struggle. A simple thing like that time at Karinya could actually save somebody's life.
Oftentimes at Karinya we see the worst part of society in what the women that we walk alongside experience, but we also see the best in the community and the support that we receive.
Being a support person for someone in labour, it's an incredible, intimate space that you're being invited into. But at the same time, there's also that sense of sadness that it actually shouldn't be me, it should be a loving partner, it should be a sister or a mother in that space. But I guess that's part of the importance of our role, to be able to fill in that gap for that time while that woman is in that greatest sense of need.
What really hits home for me is how many times we hear women say that Karinya House is their family, and to me that Karinya family doesn't just include the staff that are there every day, the wonderful volunteers that we have and the women that we support, but it extends to the community and every single community member that supports Karinya House, because it's those people that are saying these women are important, their lives are valuable, their children's lives are worthy of our support.
What I love the most is the phone calls from somebody who's had contact with Karinya House years ago and ringing to say that their child's just, going into high school or just starting university, or they've just got a fantastic job. It's those sorts of things that I think does make Karinya House quite unique.
One of the lovely things about Karinya House is that we're actually able to provide support to women as long as they need it. We have a commitment to continuity of care, so a woman can actually call us later down the track if their situation changes, and we can continue supporting them until again they're ready to go back out on their own and they don't need us anymore. That's a really special thing that not every service is able to provide.
We're not a black and white service. We work with women to sort of look at what's important to them, what their what their priorities are. And I think that opportunity to actually give women a voice in their own lives should be happening everywhere. And I think Karinya, we work really hard to try and make that happen.
To see women smiling, to see them feeling confident in being mothers, succeeding at the things that they have wanted to achieve, reaching their goals, it's just really, really rewarding.